There seems to be a big effort on the part of Kensington Palace to sort out the gossip and the lurid speculation about the Princess of Wales. And today, at about 3:30, she was photographed leaving Windsor Castle with Prince William in the back of a car, just hours after apologising for editing the family photograph. She's the subject of the photograph, and yet she claimed that she occasionally edits photographs. I don't believe she was hands-on editing that photograph. I believe that it was simply a matter of an iPhone program that edits itself, and it's always prone to faultiness, as indeed a lot of AI is. Anyway, she was seen in the back of the car to Westminster Abbey for the Commonwealth Day service. She is unlikely to be attending the service. I don't think she's attended the service. I think the service is now underway. And she's been out of sight, not expected to return to public duties until at least after Easter. And she will continue recuperating at Adelaide Cottage. But I think I think the fact that she has now been seen in the back of a car firmly puts to bed all the ridiculous conspiracy theories, and people should be ashamed of themselves, really. The princess has apologized for any confusion created over the photograph, which she said, which was said, she hasn't said it, but it was said to have been taken by her husband last week. And she'd said, like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies. And I think she's now taking control of the situation. And this is a positive, really, isn't it? And at the same time, outside Westminster Abbey, during the Commonwealth service, just a few minutes ago, there were people shouting "Down with the Crown, abolish the monarchy," and I think this is something. This is something that that has happened before. You know, particularly when the monarchy is not visible. It happened during the reign of Queen Victoria, particularly when she was not visible, and when the monarch is not accessible, is not present. You go back to that adage of the late Queen, who said she had to be seen to be believed, and when we don't see the monarch, we don't believe. And the magic of the monarch is to be seen, and the supporting family of the monarch is there to be seen as well. When it's not seen, confusion is created. And so the Prince of Wales, the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, and the Queen, Camilla, who was given a posy of yellow flowers, were there. Peter Tatchell was outside protesting. Peter Tatchell's a good man, really, isn't he? But he's right. 75 years of problems with LGBTQ plus. You just think, why do we have all these discriminating laws? Why can we not live in peace and live in harmony? And surely one of the principles of the Commonwealth should be to bring these diverse nations together under an umbrella of common decency and common humanity, and we should be leading the way in that. And I think the only other thing we should say about this is that the iPhone, the iPhone AI stuff, which is heavily marketed and heavily promoted, well, the iPhone people need to learn that that is really not something that meets Reuters' standards of image quality. And although it takes a very nice photograph, it needs to be significantly more careful with its AI. But then anybody who's tried playing around with AI will know that it's really not up to all it's cracked up to be. And frankly, the same can be said about AI-generated text. ChatGPT really isn't up to the job yet. One of the problems with ChatGPT, by the way, just so that you know, you know why I judge it, is it's bland. But the same could be said about Conservative and Labour members of Parliament. Bland, boring, dull, all in suits with straight ties and trying very hard to look distinguished, serious, as if they've got something important to say and are not looking too flabby.